Suffragitsu, the right to vote and the Great War. Suffragitsu, the right to vote and the Great War. They became called the Amazons of Victorian England. They became called the Amazons of Victorian England. Garrud trained the bodyguards of the WSPU. Garrud trained the bodyguards of the WSPU. Garrud gave self-defense classes and alibis to suffragettes. Garrud gave self-defense classes and alibis to suffragettes. Garrud wrote a play about women defending themselves. What Every Woman Ought to Know, or Jitsu as a Husband Tamer, a suffragette play with a moral, was a one-act play by Edith Garrud that emphasized Jitsu as a skill that women needed. In the play, a woman defends herself against the violent advances of her husband over and over again using Jitsu. In contrast to the large, muscular male figure, the woman is small and seemingly helpless, but she takes down the man at every turn. The husband and wife reconcile in the end, but the message that Garrud wanted to get across, the one about taming her husband, puts the man in his place when all is said and done. Edith Garrud was involved with both the WFL and the WSPU. Edith Garrud first demonstrated self-defense movements and holds for the Women's Freedom League during the earliest years of the 20th century. Garrud organized the athletic club of the WFL and became involved in the Women's Social and Political Union in 1908, when she started offering classes to suffragettes. Garrud articulated her thoughts about the treatment of suffragettes, which was increasingly violent and difficult for her to watch, in an article published in Health and Strength magazine. A woman who knows Jitsu, even though she may not be physically strong, even though she may not have even an umbrella or parasol, is not helpless. I will show you in a series of pictures how easily she may get the better of an assailant. I know many women personally who have tried the tricks I shall explain to you and come out on top. They have brought great burly cowards nearly twice their size to their feet and made them howl for mercy. Edith Garrud ran a Jiu-Jitsu school with her husband. Garrud had a lot to offer the suffragettes given her background in martial arts and overall athleticism. Edith Williams, born in 1872, met a physical culture instructor he taught wrestling and boxing named William Garrud in 1892. She began training with him, and the two married in 1893. They moved to London and attended Jiu-Jitsu demonstrations put on by E. Baron Wright. Baron Wright's version of Jiu-Jitsu, which he called Barjitsu, fascinated them. Baron Wright's martial art offered the possibility of a relatively small individual being able to protect, defend, and overpower a larger opponent through techniques that threw off equilibrium with a hearty helping of the art of surprise. Edith, only 4'11" tall, was particularly intrigued. The Garruds signed up for Baron Wright's classes and eventually became Jiu-Jitsu instructors themselves. They opened a gymnasium, and Edith began working with suffragettes, giving them the skills to defend themselves. Emmeline Pankhurst and the other suffragettes needed protection. Emmeline Pankhurst and the other suffragettes needed protection. WSPU was one of several groups working for women's right to vote. WSPU was one of several groups working for women's right to vote. The Women's Social and Political Union was founded by Emmeline Pankhurst in 1903.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.